Hello and welcome to our initial ideas for our audience for our documentary. So we're going to start off with our primary audience, which is this one here. And we'd probably age our primary audience to around the 30 to 45 year old, mainly the parents of the secondary audience, which we'll go into in a minute. And in terms of their income bracket, we'd probably place them in income bracket A to C1, so they're quite sophisticated, fairly older compared to our secondary audience over there, and they quite enjoy watching niche content and actively challenging the content to see whether they agree with it or not. In terms of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, we would say that our primary audience would aim to satisfy their needs for respect by others, respect of others, problem solving and acceptance of facts. And for Bloomer and Cat's uses and gratifications, we would think that our primary audience would gain information and social interaction. In terms of gender, sexuality and race, we'd have all ethnicities for race, all sexualities and both genders. And in terms of VAL types, there we are, we'd mainly have thinkers, as they're quite mature, well educated and have generally higher income, and we feel that this would be the most appropriate VAL type for our audience. So in terms of our secondary audience, again these are only initial ideas, but we'd actually place them a lot younger than our primary audience. So we'd actually place them between 11 and 18 years old, and as a result of this we'd actually place them in income bracket E, as they're obviously mainly unemployed or have very little income. And in terms of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, initially we only think that our secondary audience would gain respect by others from watching our documentary. And again, in terms of Bloomer and Cat's uses and gratifications, the main things that the secondary audience would be able to gain satisfaction from is through the use of entertainment and personal identity. And again, in terms of gender, sexuality and race, for race it would be all ethnicities, all sexualities and both genders. And then for VAL type, the main one would probably be believers, as they generally have little or no income, again reiterating how the secondary audience is mainly of the children of the primary audience. Okay, so that's just a quick overview of our initial ideas for audience. Thank you for watching.